Hey, welcome to zachstechturf and gaming
on Sunday morning.
which is my series where you guys know the drill. Every single Sunday morning, just like today, I'm going to be checking out a new game with you guys. And today we're finally checking out Forza Motorsport 7. Now, depending on how long you've been following zachstechturf, you'll most likely already know that I'm a huge Forza fan. I've been talking about how I'm a big Call of Duty fan. I'm super excited for Destiny, but deep down I'm really excited for some new Forza action. Last year I was playing Forza Horizon 3 for a while, and this is going to be a little bit different this year because right now, as you guys know, if you've watched my military deployment video, I'm on a military deployment, so all I have is a controller. I don't have my full steering wheel, I don't have my ultra wide, triple wide monitors back at home. I'm just playing on my Dell XPS 15. So I'm really going to be testing myself to see how good of a game this is for just a casual laptop gaming, controller gaming type game. So last week we checked out Rocket League, so make sure you check out that video if you missed it. I am sipping on a bottle of water. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. And yeah, let's jump into Forza 7. So there's a lot of hate that Forza is getting, and I'm just gonna race here by do a free play while I talk about the hate. There's a lot of hate that this game is getting. If you go on the Reddit for Forza, if you go on the PC gaming Reddit, a lot of review sites, a lot of people are trashing the pay to win system. It's definitely not pay to win. You can't even buy anything right now. And actually I'll jump into that now. So let's just address the number one hate that this game is getting right now, and those are mods. Now, mods have always been in Forza. Actually, they haven't. They were in Forza 6. I don't think that they might have been in 5. I don't know. But it's not a new feature. And basically, there are these cards that you can apply to every race. Like this one's Superb Passing, and it says perform 4 good passes. Now, if I have this mod equipped, which I will, just for fun, if I perform 4 good passes, then what was my reward? I missed it. I will get plus 35% credits, and that's it. Like, you have to open up loot crates to unlock all these mods. Now, you naturally get them for doing various other events and stuff, but people are saying that they feel like this is a $60 game that feels like a free-to-play game, and it's just not. You can go here and buy the... Oh, we arrived at Dubai. Alright, we'll skip that real quick. Let me go back to the loot crates here. Come on, game, let's load. Alright, back to prize crates here. Now this is where you can buy the prize crate. You can buy a basic crate here for only 20,000 credits. I have 344,000 credits, no big deal. And it gives you 4 guaranteed mods. Now, these do have, like these more expensive ones, they could have some cars in it. But you can earn all of this through in-game money. It's all credits. You can't even spend money on this yet. Now, Turn 10 has said that microtransactions are coming to the game, but even it doesn't matter. Like right now, you have access to everything in the game, and you just have to earn it, pretty much. So we're gonna start this game here, and so I don't want to talk about the mods anymore because that's the biggest complaint that people have. So if you're coming from Forza 6, then this game will feel very, very similar. I'm actually, my biggest complaint, oh, not good. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to talk and drive. I just realized that. But my biggest complaint, and I definitely didn't get 4 good passes there. Yeah, my biggest complaint would probably be that the game is like, it's too similar to Forza 6. There's really just not that many cool features other than dynamic weather. Now, I really, really like dynamic weather, don't get me wrong. Basically, instead of just setting one specific weather for the day, like right now it's sunny, ooh, not good. Instead of just setting one specific weather, it can be dynamic. For example, I was on a race last night, and the race started out super beautiful out there, just like it is right now. And I could see throughout the race that some clouds were coming in, and I was even thinking like, oh man, we're about to get some rain. By the end of the race, it was pouring down raining. Puddles were everywhere. It was just so much fun. I love the dynamic weather. It kind of blows my mind that it hasn't been in Forza until now. This is the very first game that has dynamic weather. I know Forza 6 was all about the weather, like how the rain, like whenever you went through the puddles, it actually felt like you were going through rain, and it did, and it still does, at least with a controller, mind you. But now the weather can change, and I'm really having a good time with that. So as you can see here, or you can probably hear from my engine, that I am driving manual with the controller, which isn't the most fun thing in the world, but it's definitely more fun than like driving automatic. I'm not using a clutch button, I'm just using the B button for shift up and then the X button for shift down. I do have my racing line here. This would be an absolute terrible stream, or a terrible video, if I didn't have this up here, especially when I'm talking, because as you guys know, if you've seen any of the other 20-some episodes of Gaming on Sunday Morning, I am not good at playing video games and talking at the same time. But it feels real smooth. The game performance is, I would say, good but not great. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I do only have a Dell XPS 15 with a GTX 1050 in it, and this game's graphics are this game's graphics are amazing, but I feel like it could be optimized a bit better. I'm not getting like crazy hitching or anything, but you can see from this footage I'm only recording in 30 FPS, and I actually locked the game to 30 FPS because I can't record footage in 60 FPS on this game. I think it has more to do with this game being like Microsoft Store exclusive DirectX 12. Those games have never recorded footage well. You can't even run fraps whenever you're playing the game. Shut it down, shifted. You can't even run fraps to see your frame rate in the game, which is super annoying. And I'm just not I've never been a fan of the Microsoft Store, and you probably aren't. I don't think there's anybody out there that's like, oh, I love buying from the Microsoft Store. That just doesn't happen. But the graphics are great. I cannot wait to take this home to my GTX 980 and see what this looks like, especially like this map in Dubai where you have all this sand here and then a perfectly blue sky. Like, oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like in 1440p at 144 hertz. It's just gonna look so good. I cannot wait. But I guess we're gonna wrap up this race here. I do want to show you, I don't think there's any, I did want to show you the different views here as soon as we get out of this terribly sharp turn. There definitely is cockpit mode. Now, what I really like about cockpit mode, or in-car view, is the sound of the engine, as you can probably hear right here, is way different than like when you're in third person. You hear what the engine sounds like from inside the car, which, I mean, it's definitely not a new feature, but I guess you just notice it more in this game. I don't know, like I never really paid attention to that feature in any racing game really, and it just sounds, I don't know, the immersion is definitely there even with the controller, just because the sound is different. So I guess, I don't know, maybe I will finish this game. It's definitely not a good race, and I'm definitely just doing a free-to-play race, but I haven't tried the multiplayer in this game at all. I haven't really tried anything outside of career. There's a really good career mode finally, and that kind of brings us to my next complaint where, yeah, we're going to jump out of this game because I'm going to have to explain this to you. Alright, so we're outside the game here. I'm just going to quit and return to main menu. The big complaint, another big complaint, not nearly as big as the mods, is the progression system. Now, a lot of people have a problem because this isn't really the sandbox that Forza Motorsport usually is. In every other motorsport, you could hop on any track, even in the career mode, and you could drive a Lambo and be racing against Honda Civics, no big deal. Or you could customize your Honda Civic to be faster than a Lambo, and it's no big deal. But here there's this, I don't even know what the term is, like homologation? That I could have butchered that. Don't judge me. But basically, when you're in here in career mode, get out of here. You are very limited on how much you can customize your cars, and a lot of people don't like that, but I really like that because it keeps the playing field even, and it just makes the game. I just think it's even. It's more fair, and it's more realistic. First of all, like, you're not gonna put a V12 in a Civic and then think that you're racing against a bunch of Civics and it's a fair race. Like, that's just not gonna happen. So here in the career mode, oh, it's not gonna let me show you, but where is it? Can I leave? It's loading here, but yeah. So with the progression system is you have collector levels, and there's over how many cars? Like 700 cars, I think. But you can't buy nearly all of them at once. Oh, I can go to car collection here. Maybe.
Car collecting isn't just a great way to have plenty
What's
of
he
cars
saying?
at your disposal. It's also a solid way to get better rewards.
Yeah, so there's different tiers of car collecting, and in order to progress to the next tier, dang, my controller died. Alright. In order to progress to the next tier, you have to finish the current tier. So I'm currently tier 2 for car collector level, and I can buy all these cars provided I have enough money. However, I can't even attempt to buy, even if I have enough money, the tier 3 cars, which some people don't like because, like I said, it's not that sandbox that Forza usually is, but I really like it because you progress through the tiers by just buying the cars. So you can see on the left side of the screen here, my tier progression is 1,030 out of 1,400, and then if I were to buy this Audi RS2, I would get plus 100 towards my car collecting level. So you can see here there's a plus 40, a plus 130, 105. I'd have to buy probably 3 more cars before I can get to it. They already have some Fast and Furious DLC cars here. And then once I get to tier 3, I can race these, and yeah, this screen does go over to the right. So there's a bunch of new cars. What else are we looking at? We're looking at the McLaren 12C, which would be dope. An O2 Corvette, which is pretty cool. Trying to look here real quick. There's a GTR from O2. And then so on and so forth. So you can't actually unlock and play with these legendary cars, the LaFerrari, the Lambos. What else we got here? Ooh, a Ford Focus. Oh, there's the Raptor. Stuff like that. So I really like the progression system. It's gonna make you work towards these high-end cars, which I really like. Last time in all the Forza games, you could just earn enough credits by racing your Honda Civic. I know I keep using that as an example. And then you'll eventually have enough money for your Lambo, and you just go straight there. There's no progression. And the career mode's the same way. You have to keep progressing through the career. I don't think it's going to let me back out of and show you the career progression because I'm already like in the middle of an event. But basically, you just select whatever event you want to do, and just like the car collecting, you can't progress to the next event without finishing this one. You can't. Oh, here they are. So, like, this is a Formula E event. Here's a Mercedes-Benz racing truck event. Like, and you just progress through this championship. I'm only 300 points out of 5,000, as you can see at the top. And then once I progress through that, then I go to the next one. I've already completed the first one, the Seeker Tournament. And then after Breakout, I will go to Evolution, Domination, Masters, and then finally the Forza Cup. So there are showcase events here at the bottom where, here, let me get the one I just did. Like, these last 3 events are showcase events, which are like just extra fun stuff. Like, this one was Limo Bowling, where you just drift and you drive a limo and you just try and drift it and try and hit down as many bowling pins as possible. It was actually pretty fun, especially for a more serious sim game like Forza. So that would be this. So right now I did the Porsche Spider event. Oh, and then so not only can you not progress to the next series, you can't even open up this series without, as you can see at the bottom, reach tier 3 to compete in this series. So I can't even I can't even progress to this race or this set of races until my collector level's up there. I really like it. A lot of people aren't. I understand if you don't. I understand if you just want to buy this game and be able to drive anything you want, but this is more of a game for me. There's more progression. Other than that, though, we talked about the prize crates, the career mode. There is driver gear now where you can finally actually look like somebody. Like that. I'll look like that ridiculous looking Barney guy. There is multiplayer. I haven't even touched multiplayer. I might get into that when I get home, but I'm not going to race this game with a controller. Multiplayer, I feel like I'm just going to run into people, and it's just not going to be fun. You can go to my car collection. You can do some upgrades here, which I haven't had to. Yeah, homologate. Is that what it's? I don't know how you say that, but you can go and buy engine upgrades and all that. But you're just going to have to be aware that, see, upgrades break division restrictions. So you're going to have to downgrade some parts in order to upgrade so you can stay in that class. And whenever you buy the vehicle, it will automatically be the best in your division, just so it's easier for people like me who just want to buy a car and race. But if you do want to get into all the customizations and engine swaps and stuff, you're going to have to do some work to try and keep yourself in that class. So that's pretty much Forza 7. This is 100% not a full review. This game has only been out for like 3 days so far. I'm pre-recording this on Friday, I think it is. So yeah, the game's only been out for like 3 days. Very, very, very first impressions. I'm definitely going to be revisiting this game when I have my steering wheel. And that won't be for a few months when I get back at home. And I honestly might revisit this game like next week. I don't know. It depends if I'm going to be playing this or NBA 2K. We definitely have Destiny 2 coming up very soon, which I'm going to be replaying the heck out of that game. But I might just keep playing this game this week and let you know what I think a week from now. I don't know. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you want to see next. If you want to see more Forza, maybe I'll just do like a 20-minute video where it's just driving and I don't talk about all these stupid mods and collector levels and the career mode and stuff. I just go out there and race. So let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.